Hey guys, what's up? In this video, we will do a full review of the new Samsung Galaxy J26, better known as a J2 2016 model. This is a mid-range device priced something around 9,500 INR. From a display perspective point of view, the most USP of this particular device is a Super AMOLED screen display, the 1.5 gigs of RAM and awesome camera. Let's dig deep into the full review of this particular handset in this video. Moving ahead to settings and going to about device, you find that this particular device of Samsung Galaxy J2 2016 runs on the latest version of Android, that is 6.0.1, which is Marshmallow. This particular device comes with an internal memory of 8 gigs only, but it supports 128 gigs of external SD card, so that way you get a plenty of space. It does not stop there. You get the ability to use a USB Otg. As you can see over here, that it reads the OTG quite easily, and you can allocate that particular space and that particular files with this storage option of USB Otg as well. So storage wise, there is no skimp or shortage in this particular device, although my complaint is that due to the shortage in internal memory, you do not get the ability to play the high-end games at a full stretch because they take a lot of your space, and as a result of which you cannot install much of them. Moving ahead in the settings department, you find no fancy or extravagant features whatsoever present over here. These are the pretty standard stuffs that are present in any handset nowadays, and obviously the Samsung does comes with a smart manager. There is no bloatware in this particular device. You just find the Microsoft drawer over here with Skype installed, and also the Google drawer over here. Apart from that, there is no extra apps whatsoever present in this particular device. From a display perspective, the Samsung Galaxy J2 2016 model has a Super AMOLED capacitive touchscreen with 16 of color. It has a 5-inch of screen display. It supports a resolution of 720 × 1280 pixels. It has the ability to detect 294 ppi pixel density. Those are amazing figures compared to the price that this particular handset comes along with. As you can see also in these particular pictures also, the display is quite vibrant. It's superb. The Super AMOLED display makes sure of the fact that the viewing angles are great. No disturbance whatsoever, no complaints whatsoever from the display perspective in this particular handset. As you can see in the Antutu benchmark test, it scores a 19,929. Mind you, it's not the greatest at the end of the day, because we have found some of the handset with similar pricing having a much higher score and much higher performance report in the Antutu benchmark. But then again, let's dig deep into the device info. This particular handset comes with a Spreadtrum SC8830 chipset that runs on a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.5 GHz with Cortex A7. It has a GPU of Mali 400 MP2. It supports 1.5 gigs of RAM. So that way or the other, these are pretty standard stuffs. My only complaint with this particular device is that they could have easily given you a 2 gigs of RAM. 1.5 gigs of RAM sounds substandard in this era. But nevertheless, it does performs to a great deal. Browsing the net is a pure delight. There is no lag whatsoever. Pinch to zoom works perfect each and every time that you use it. Its touch sensations is superb. Display angles are just perfect. That makes it good from a reading perspective or browsing the internet from that angle. And watching movies is also a great deal in this particular device. The display angles are vibrant, so as a result of which you get to pick your movies and watch them at your will. The headphones are standard, so that way you also get to use a headphone to the maximum advantage. The sound output in this particular device, as you can see, that it boasts of a quite decent sound output, but mind you that the speaker grill is present at the back, as a result of which if you just put this particular handset on bed or any soft surfaces, the sound tends to break up a little. But then again, holding it in the hand or weaving through your headphones, the sound output is superb. Making calls in this particular device is pretty smooth. It's very lightweight, easy to hold in one hand, as a result of which using this particular phone from a calling perspective works great. The numpads are evenly spaced, a lot of space available, easy to type also. The sound quality and the sound output is superb. Even texting or SMSing sounds to a great deal, as because the numpad and the alphabetical pads appear at the same time. So that does comes in handy while typing from this particular device also. Additionally, you find something over here that says USB backup. So that comes in handy while using the OTG also. You also get this smart glow that says over here that if the battery power drops to 15% or below, the smart glow will only be used for low battery power alerts. So as a result of which you get an alert, something like that, just over here at this point of space around the camera over here, that denotes or depicts you of a low storage area as well. As you know by now that also that this particular device is enabled with the S-Bike mode. So when you are driving a motorcycle or bike, you can enable this particular mode to sync your device along with that. You do not get auto brightness sensors present over here in this particular device, but you have something that says outdoors. If you check that, it comes in handy while using your phone in the bright sunlight and all. Lastly comes the most important aspect, that is the camera. This particular device sports a 8 megapixel shooter with a focal aperture of 2.2 autofocus LED flash. It records video at 720p at 30 frames per second. The front camera is a 5 megapixel shooter with focal length of 2.2 aperture. In the settings, you get a lot of options with a picture size, a video size, a grid lines, a location tags and stuff like that to play around with. You get this option of enabling or disabling the flash, the timers, the effects. Under mode, you get the auto, the pro, the panorama, the continuous shot, beauty phase. So over in all, those are great. Mind you, just a heads up, the camera is awesome. As you can see in this particular device with ample source of light, it came out just great. It has a powerful flash at the back also, as a result of which each and every object that you shot with this particular device came out so perfect and so great. Even in this low range of 9500 INR and a low camera of 8 megapixel shooter at the back, this particular device does wonders with camera. Mind you, this particular object was shot in utter darkness. It has a bright LED flash, as a result of which you can see that the picture is so bright and so vibrant. I am a fan of the camera in this particular device. Obviously, it's a great hit as per as my opinion goes. You can see that the texture and each and everything are so nicely depicted in each and every object that I have shot using the camera. It came out great. Even in low light conditions, as you can see quite prevalent in this particular object or the particular picture, it came out great. There is no blur, no haziness whatsoever in any of the photo. The front camera is also not a disappointment. As you can see that the 5 megapixel shooter works great. It took the picture so bright. So over in all, my vote for the camera is a definite thumbs up. It's a great camera that this particular device has. The Samsung Galaxy J2 2016 model sports a 2600 mAh battery that is removable. Mind you, this particular battery on high usage of 3G or Wi-Fi or high gaming does not tend to last long. Obviously, with mediocre usage and good gaming, it lasted for one and close to 1.5 working day. So that way or the other, it's a bit of disappointment, but then again the price that this particular handset comes along with, it compensates for all the other effects. As far as my verdict goes for the Samsung Galaxy J2 2016 model, it is targeted for the mid-range sections of Samsung. Mind you, it has done some good qualities with the cameras as well. There is no hitting issues. The internal memory is very short, but it compensates with the USB Otg support and the external high memory. It obviously has 1.5 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure why they have not used a 2 gigs of RAM. There are complaints here and there, bits and pieces, but then again it compensates with the price and the camera. And obviously the sound output in this particular device is also great. It's lightweight, using your phone from a calling perspective works out to a great deal. My opinion is split for this particular device. It's a thumbs up as well as thumbs down for some of the features and the qualities. Anyway, it remains to be seen what the potential buyers of this particular device. Do let me know your views and your opinions in the comment section below. Please stay subscribed to my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video very soon. That's it guys. Bye for now.